Are you tired of playing the same old games? Do you feel like you're wasting your time and energy chasing after people who don't even care about you? It's time to break free from the pack and discover the true meaning of being an alpha male. Today, we are going to delve into the mindset of the true alpha male and explore how they handle rejection. So get ready to learn some powerful tips that will help you become the leader you were meant to be. Don't forget to stay until the end because we have a special gift for you. And if you find our videos valuable, show your support by showing your appreciation. Let's get started. Now, before we dive into these 3 steps, I want to share a story with you that really drives home the point I'm about to make. There was a young man named David who had a crush on this girl named Sarah. He thought she was beautiful, intelligent, and kind, and he wanted to ask her out on a date. However, David was very nervous about asking her out because he didn't know how she felt about him. He started to doubt himself and his confidence took a hit. Instead of going up to Sarah and asking her out, he started to stalk her on social media, hoping to catch a glimpse of her life and maybe even find a way to indirectly impress her. He spent hours scrolling through her posts, trying to analyze every little detail, but all he really learned was that he wasn't in her life. This made him feel even worse about himself, and he started to believe that he wasn't good enough for her. David continued to stalk Sarah on social media, but instead of getting closer to her, he only managed to push her further away. His obsession with her became creepy, and she blocked him on all platforms. Devastated and heartbroken, David realized that he had lost Sarah forever and blamed himself for everything. He felt like he had wasted so much time and energy on her, and for what? Nothing, and with that, his self-confidence dropped to the floor and he felt lost. But then something happened that changed everything. A friend of David's reached out to him and told him that he noticed he'd been acting weird lately and wanted to know if everything was okay. David opened up to his friend about his obsession with Sarah and how he had just been rejected by her. His friend listened patiently, and when David was finished, he said something that really surprised him. "You know, David, you're a great guy and you deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like you're not good enough because you are. As for Sarah, well, she's just not worth your time and energy. There are plenty of other fish in the sea, and I'm sure you'll find someone who makes you happy." At first, David didn't really listen to what his friend was saying. He was still hung up on Sarah and couldn't understand why his friend didn't seem to care. But as the days went by, he started to realize that his friend was right. Sarah wasn't worth his time and energy, and he needed to move on. Slowly but surely, David began to pick himself back up. He started to work on his hobbies, spend time with friends and family, and take care of himself. He also started to see a therapist to help him deal with his obsessive behavior and low self-esteem. With time and effort, David was able to rebuild his confidence and move on from Sarah. He realized that his worth wasn't determined by one person's opinion and that he deserved someone who appreciated him for who he was, and that's exactly what happened. David met someone new who shared his interests, values, and sense of humor, and they hit it off right away. She was confident, kind, and intelligent, and David knew he had found someone special. Together, they built a strong and healthy relationship based on mutual respect and trust, and David finally understood that letting go of Sarah was the best thing that could have happened to him. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. Here are 3 alpha male ways to handle rejection. Number 1, don't beg or argue. When someone rejects you, don't beg or argue with them. This only makes you look needy and desperate. When someone rejects you, it means that they are not interested in you. And trying to force them to change their mind is only going to push them away even more. Instead, when someone rejects you, accept it gracefully and move on. This doesn't mean that you have to be happy about the rejection, but you shouldn't make it worse by begging or arguing. Begging and arguing only makes you look bad and it doesn't change the outcome. So when someone rejects you, accept it and move on. Number 2, never break down. When someone rejects you, don't break down. This only makes you look weak and vulnerable. When someone rejects you, it can hurt. You might feel embarrassed, ashamed, or even angry. But you need to control your emotions and not let them get the best of you. Crying or breaking down in any way only makes you look weak and it doesn't solve anything. In fact, it often makes the situation worse. So when someone rejects you, stay calm and composed. Let them go without any fuss. Show them that you're not going to let their rejection get to you. Number 3, don't chase people. Chasing people is the biggest turn-off for an alpha male. If someone doesn't want you, don't chase them. When someone rejects you or shows that they're not interested in you, you need to respect that and back off. Chasing someone is a sign of desperation, and it only makes the other person lose interest in you even more. When you chase someone, you come across as needy and clingy, which are not attractive qualities. You need to respect the other person's boundaries and give them space. If they want to come back to you, they will. Until then, you should focus on yourself and your own goals. This doesn't mean you should ghost them or ignore them. Simply give them space and let them come to you. If they don't come back, then move on. There are plenty of other people in the world who would love to be with you. By following these 3 tips, you will be able to handle rejection like a true alpha male. You won't beg, argue, or break down. You won't chase people or make them feel uncomfortable. You will accept rejection gracefully and move on. This is the best way to deal with rejection, and it will help you become a more confident and independent person. Now, I know you might be thinking this is easier said than done, but trust me, it gets easier with practice. The more you put yourself out there and face rejection, the better you will become at handling it. Just remember to stay positive and keep moving forward. Now, before we wrap up today's discussion, I want to leave you with one final thought. Being rejected doesn't mean you're not good enough. Sometimes it has nothing to do with your worth as a person. Often it just means that things didn't align, and that's perfectly normal. It's important to remember that you are valuable and worthy of love and respect, regardless of whether someone else sees it or not. So chin up and keep trying. Your time will come. That's all for today, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to stay tuned for more content. And if you want to continue to level up, we have carefully selected another video for you to keep your journey of growth and self-improvement. Keep grinding.